So I've been looking at that Bible, and everybody is all up in arms about SNAP benefits today and what the Republicans are doing and the Democrats. SNAP benefits started in the book of Exodus. God bring his people out of Egypt. They lost in the wilderness, and God is like, I'm going to cause this stuff to fall from heaven, which they call manna. And every single day you're going to gather just enough for today. But on the sixth day, you're going to gather enough for the Sabbath because you don't need to be working on the Sabbath. Like that was a real strict rule back in those days. So they got these SNAP benefits and they eating every day. It's just like this little stuff that's sustaining them the whole time. And what's funny is this. Everybody in an entire generation ate manna until they died in the wilderness because they never changed their mindset. They never allowed God to take them into the promised land so that they could have the milk and honey. And the same thing is true in our generation today. God will meet you wherever your faith is. If your faith is right here where the SNAP benefits are, where the manna is, then God is going to meet you right there. But if you have the faith to say, God, I know this is what we eating today, but my vision and my plan is to eat better for tomorrow, then there is instruction and provision, and God will meet you at that level of faith. So many of us don't understand how countercultural the Bible is. Everything that God is telling us to do, it mirrors culture in a way when it comes to God taking care of us. But for those people who God has called to another level, there is always a level of sacrifice and focus. Now, on the flip side, manna is also a reminder that God is going to give us daily bread. That if we get so consumed with future planning that we forget to take seriously today, if we forget to be appreciative of the salvation and the blessing that God has given us today, then we ultimately miss God's plan anyway. So it's twofold. God is saying, hey, I'm going to give you daily bread to sustain you, to remind you that if you depend on me, you will always have everything you need. But then the second part of it is, I don't always want you at this rudimentary level of your faith, of your thinking, of your capacity. There is a way to step into a new dispensation of faith so that I can take you from just a daily bread to an actual land of promise that is flowing with milk and honey.